Have you ever wondered about the secrets whispered on the wind? Voodoo holds many such secrets, especially about matters of the heart. Many people hear the word and think of scary dolls and dark magic, but the reality is much deeper and far more interesting. It is a spiritual path, a way of life for millions around the world, a system that connects the living with spirits who guide and protect. This journey is not about fear, but about understanding a rich and powerful tradition. We will explore its history, its beliefs, and its gentle but firm ways of helping with love. This piece opens the door to voodoo love practices. We will not be casting spells. Voodoo was born in West Africa, many hundreds of years ago. It began with the Fon people. It began with the Yu people. It began with the Yoruba people, and other West African peoples. For them, it was not just a religion, it was their way of understanding the entire world. They believed that a single, powerful God created everything, but this God was too busy to listen to every person's individual prayer. So, they communicated with spirits. Spirits who acted as messengers between people and the great Creator. These spirits were connected to nature, they were connected to ancestors, they were connected to forces that shape our daily lives. Love, health, fortune. This was the foundation of the spiritual system. The story of voodoo then crosses the Atlantic Ocean on a sad and difficult journey. During the transatlantic slave trade, millions of African people were forcibly taken from their homes and brought to the Americas, especially to places like Haiti. They were forbidden from practicing their own religions and were forced to accept Catholicism by their captors. But they were clever and strong. They did not forget their spirits or their beliefs. Instead, they hid their spirits behind the faces of the Catholic saints. They saw similarities between their spirits and the saints, so they would pray to a saint in public while privately honoring their African spirit. This mixing of traditions is called syncretism. It is a key part of how voodoo developed into what it is today. For example, a voodoo spirit of love and beauty might be connected to a Catholic saint known for similar qualities. This allowed the traditions to survive and blend into something new and incredibly resilient. Haitian Vodou is perhaps the most well-known form. Louisiana Voodoo in New Orleans. Candomblé in Brazil. Each one has its own unique flavor, but they all share ancient West African roots and the powerful history of survival and adaptation. So, when we talk about voodoo, we are not talking about something invented recently for movies. We are talking about a deep, historical, and living religion. It is a testament to the strength of people who held on to their culture against all odds. Understanding this history is the first and most important step in showing respect for the practice and the people who follow it. In voodoo, the spirits are called the Loa. Think of them as the managers of the universe, spiritual beings who interact directly with humanity for the distant creator God. The Loa are not distant or abstract. They are members of the community, like extended family. They have distinct personalities, preferences, and responsibilities. Some are wise and calm. Others are fiery and passionate. Some are playful tricksters. Practitioners build personal relationships with the Loa, serving them and asking for help in return. This relationship is built on respect, offerings, and regular communication. An altar is a sacred space dedicated to the Loa. For example, Erzuli Frida, the Loa of love. She loves sweet cakes, pink champagne, beautiful flowers. When someone needs help, they perform a ritual. A ritual calls a specific Loa for guidance or assistance. It is a formal conversation with the spirit world. During ritual, a practitioner, a haungan or mambo, uses drumming, singing, chanting. The goal: create energy to open communication channels. If successful, the Loa may speak through dreams, through signs, or by temporarily entering a participant. Possession. This connection is the heart of voodoo. Voodoo love work is not a single spell, but a range of rituals designed for different situations of the heart. One of the most common types is attraction work. This is done when you want to catch the attention of someone you admire or draw a new, unknown partner into your life. The focus is on making yourself more appealing, confident, and noticeable. For example, a simple attraction ritual might involve bathing in special herbs known for their sweet and alluring properties. While bathing by candlelight, you would focus your thoughts on becoming a magnet for positive romantic energy, asking the spirits to make your inner beauty shine outward for others to see. Another important category is reconciliation work. This is used when a relationship has been broken by arguments, misunderstandings, or distance. The goal is not to force someone to come back, but to soften their heart and open the door for communication and forgiveness. It aims to heal the wounds that caused the separation. An example could involve two figures wrapped together with a white ribbon, anointed with honey to sweeten feelings, as you pray for anger and hurt to dissolve. A more intense form of work is known as binding. This is a very serious ritual that should not be taken lightly. It is intended to secure a relationship and create a strong, lasting bond between two people. Because of its power, it is often discouraged unless commitment is absolute and intentions are pure. Every voodoo ritual begins with preparing a sacred space. This is not just about cleaning a room. It is a spiritual cleansing. The practitioner might burn sage or incense, letting the smoke purify the area of negative or distracting energies. They may also draw a V for the Loa they wish to call. This acts as a gateway or a beacon for the spirit. The practitioner centers themselves, calming the mind and focusing completely. Next, they gather the necessary items. Candles. Pink and red are common for love, herbs, oils, and powders, each with purpose and symbolism. A personal item, like a photo or hair, creates a direct energetic link. All items are carefully arranged, creating a focal point for ritual energy. The core begins, chanting and visualization, to honor the Loa and call them into the space with deep concentration and emotion. They build a clear picture of the desired outcome, directing raised energy toward a specific goal. The ritual must close properly. Thank the Loa, offer final prayers and offerings, then formally end the work. Close the gateway, clean the space, and dispose of or keep items as the specific spell requires. When exploring voodoo love work, ethics are the most important guide. A core principle is that you cannot and should not try to override someone's free will. True voodoo is not about creating mindless puppets. This is a misunderstanding from scary movies. Instead, the work is about influencing situations in your favor, opening a person's eyes to see you, softening a heart, clearing obstacles that stand in the way of love. Spells that aim to completely control another person are considered dark magic and bring negative consequences back to the caster. These rituals are complex and powerful, so safety is paramount. For serious work, especially binding or reconciliation, seek guidance from a trained and experienced practitioner, a hungan or a mambo. Voodoo is a living religion with deep history. Learn about its origins and treat its beliefs and practitioners with honor. Approach with respect and cautious curiosity and perhaps find a little hope.